How sum up that for
Right.
Martin?
Okay. Well, first of all, I jokingly said, and maybe true, I have not been as nervous since I did the 11 plus about the games, and I think I passed that when I was 48. But honestly, really concerned about the game, naturally. Concerned about the usual thing about one, letting myself down, which I've done so many times untrue, but letting other people down here at the football club. Just coming in a bit of a whirlwind, and to play in the manner which we did, which I thought was great, and obviously the most important thing was winning the game. And I naturally couldn't be more pleased. I thought the players did really brilliantly.
Can you talk to us about your message to the players beforehand? It's been a difficult period, I get, for the players as well, but I know you didn't have a lot of time with them. What was
Do you know what I said? I said, I know the confidence has been a wee bit low, and that's the most natural thing in the world, and it's even for the very, very best sides. If you're not getting a result, confidence down, and players then stop doing things that they almost like naturally would do. I said to them, there's some of the lads in the dressing room in there that would have no idea who I was, and but they're only about 10, and some of the other lads, I'd said to them that we have quite a number of winners in this stadium, in the dressing room, and that's really important. And those lads have experienced some lows during the course of the season, and then fight back. And the captain he's a real quality player, but there was great performances all round today, or this evening, and just to win. So yeah, they became my dreadful insecurity problems. So it was just, and honestly, I naturally am delighted to win the game, and but there wasn't a thought about anything else. The job that John has done with Falkirk is phenomenal. They've got, and I thought the opening 20 minutes they've broken through, could change the game. Schmeichel makes a really great save for us at 1-0. Those are big moments, and but eventually, we've come through, and we did really well. So getting back to the message was, got to win this, just got to win the game,
And for you emotionally, on the touchline, fans singing your name, celebrating with the goals in your typical style as well.
Yeah.
Just how was that for you? Did it still have to sink in?
It was. I have to say, it was the most surreal feeling in the world. You're sitting, honestly, in a coffee shop on Monday afternoon in London. Coffee was dreadful, by the way, and I get a call. It was the last thing on earth that I would ever, do another game, and then. Having just come out of TalkSport, and I didn't actually say, or did I, that it would be a good thing for the SPL if Hearts won the league. But I thought I said, paradoxically, it wouldn't be great for the league if Rangers or Celtic weren't involved. And well, anyway, talking to a lot of bollocks related. Nothing has changed. Filibustering to packing.
You spoke in quite simple terms yesterday about the need just to create more
It's
chances.
simple. It is, honestly. You can complicate the game. The game is actually still quite simple. And you get back to the old word about basics. When in possession, do something. If you are a creative player, make something happen. And when you lose the ball, you've got to get back in as quickly as possible. And I think that listen, I got great help from the backroom staff. Sean was terrific with me. We had something to eat last night, and we're talking it through again early this morning again, running through things at the Falkirk. And there's only so much you can do. So I got great help. I got help from Mark Fothering that I've seen, and the rest of the backroom staff were terrific. Really, really good for me. So, and obviously when the goals were going in, take a big sigh of relief, and I'm delighted to have won.
Martin, given the way that it was such a whirlwind 48 hours going into this day, the match itself, would you say it was almost an ideal night? The performance, the scoreline, the atmosphere in the stand.
Yeah, I absolutely. I've worried about football matches since I became a manager, so there's nothing has ever changed. I've never, when I had players like Larson and Sutton and Lennon, people like this here, we never once treated a game lightly. Could never do that, and that's been me. That's the way it is, because I know how difficult it is to win a game, and the minute you take your eye off it or think that you are better than you are, then the things become difficult. So to win tonight was the most important thing, obviously for me as the manager, but the manner in which we did it, I was really pleased, and the lads got a bit of confidence from it. Sorry, no problem.
Not long into your first tenure as boss was a transformational game against Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Sunday now. Is that potentially for this team the same?
That's a good point. I genuinely have not thought about it, and I told the players we cannot think of anything here until this game has been won. And I think that I think that message got through. You say whether messages get through or not, you don't really know. But that was it. And I also think to praise players when they've done well, and so that eventually there'll be criticism to players, but they might be able to treat it better if they've had some praise tonight. And it was nothing but praise tonight for them. So listen, everything changes again on Sunday, but just to win tonight was great. Selfishly.
Sorry,
yeah, no problem.
Guys had made came back from injury tonight, but it's Johnny Kenny staked a strong claim for us.
He did really fine. He's learning the game, and he took his goals like a proper centre forward. Did really well, and so. The physios told me that Maida would have get me about 35 minutes or something against him. How they've calculated 35 minutes is, well, it's things I have got to learn again, and and listen, that's not against them. They're great. The physios are really good, but I said to them, I'll just rather go for 33 minutes. But no, I wanted him, or physios also saying to get him on the pitch as well too, and I thought Forrest did brilliantly for us tonight, considering he's the same age as me, so but he was great, and we needed him, so great, because down the right hand side, somebody to take people on, got that little burst of pace as well too, made some great crosses. He's just a fine footballer, really fine player.
Desmond's in the stands tonight, Martin. Have you had the chance to catch up with him?
I just seen him there now for a couple of minutes, and hopefully I'll have a chat to him. So I haven't seen him for quite some considerable time. So, and if we'd been beaten tonight, I would have regretted the phone call. So it's there. But
and the man of the performance tonight must really kind of give the team confidence.
I think that is absolutely right. Of course, as a manager, to win, it's always been the thing to win, and. Even if we'd struggled tonight, to have won, I think was still important. But the way in which we did, then you can see the confidence growing. When after the second goal, players wanting the ball, wanting to do things with it. And then the work rate back again was pretty impressive. So I'm really pleased. And obviously, in a day or two, not knowing some of the players or what they're capable of doing, relying on Sean and Fuzzy and the rest of the backroom staff about. What little lads can do, and just when you think you've won the game, and please, it wasn't one of those to treat lightly, then maybe try and get a couple of young players on just to see what they're capable of doing in match conditions. That was all.
Kieran okay for Sunday? Just rested after a few games.
He's feeling. He said he's much better. He's feeling better than he's. Just niggly, just the same with. The answer is I've just seen him in the dressing room before the game, and he's feeling much better than he did. I know he played the game, but he was sort of niggling around, or it was the injury. I say it was a stiffness as much as anything. I'll see, but the wee lad who played at left back, I thought he was great. He was really great for it. He's played for an international player.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah. So I met him for the first time today. Pretty nice. You just get out and play, young man. Go and play. He said yes. That's what I would do. He didn't say it like that. But, but listen, thanks very much.